juniorer.
Hi.
Thomas, I guess, given the result you got against West Ham at their ground last week, you're probably always going to come up against a team a bit more determined to put on a show against your team tonight, do you think?
Yeah, but I think we were the one who was determined. So I don't know if the question is that you think they were more determined, or you are asking me just so I understand the question.
Yeah, I just figured that at West Ham last week, the game I saw, you were very comfortable. I know you were perhaps on top quite a lot here tonight, but they seemed a little bit more resolute and maybe a little bit more determined not to let you get in amongst them tonight.
I disagree. Actually, I think I saw.
Football manager.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I'm right. we all can have our own opinions. No, I think actually I saw a team, a Brentford side, that I think it was a tight game, but I think we in general overall were on top throughout the game. I think we dominated possession. I think we controlled West Ham. We gave almost nothing away. We gave the Souček chance away, which was looked too easy. We need to follow the run, and we need simply head the ball away. I don't know what we're doing in the middle of the box, but besides that, we didn't give anything away. I think so I think we created enough to score a goal. It was a tight game, whereas there should have been a tight winner. I think it should have been us. But in a game like this, you need to take your moments, and they had one moment where Said put the ball in the back of the net. And the thing I will praise my team for was a good, solid performance, a lot of effort, a lot of determination, try to win. The one we need to do better was that decisiveness in the final third in terms of the final pass, cross, offensive action, or the right decision. So we could have created one or two more big chances, so we could be closer to score that winning goal. But we are playing; they're coming almost full strength, and we are playing without 8 potential of our normal starters. And I think we showed that we wanted to win. I think that's very impressive of the squad. Very pleased with that performance. Just hate losing.
Thomas, it was quite a goal, but did Rice foul Wissa in the build-up?
I guess I back Andre and the VAR room to get that right. So I think, we need to do better.
You can't complain about it now.
No. That's what, sorry? Yeah, not complain. No, I'm a little bit. I know there's a lot of managers in general that's complaining about a situation like that. I don't think it was a clear foul, and we had 4 or 5 players behind the ball, and he's shooting from 25 yards. Yeah.
From where you saw it, the ball was moving all over the place, wasn't it? Because it wasn't like banging the core of the net.
No. I think it's a very good shot from Said. I need to I haven't seen it back on video, so I need to look at it. Potentially Thomas can do better. I don't know yet.
Can you put your finger on why there was a lack of decisiveness up top? Thomas, is it just the changes? Or
I know sometimes. Sometimes it is difficult to play against a 5-3-2. I know how we defend very well in a fight against 5-3-2. If you looked at the XG in the situation, I think we created enough to score a goal. But I just wanted to create a bit more to be sure, not to score, but have a bigger possibility to score. Maybe it's a little bit that not being in full rhythm from Damsgaard and Keane, Lewis Potter, that normally are players that I think find the pass or the cross. Maybe it's a little bit of that. Maybe it's just because West Ham did well as well.
What about Kevin Schade's debut? What did you think?
Positive. Loved his first action where he was going around Dawson and getting. He had to take him down and get a booking. I think he was in and around the box. I think he was involved. Positive.
Another transfer story past 24 hours, Romeo Beckham. How much have you seen of him? He's been training in the last few weeks. Yeah,
you've seen him. I think he's an interesting player that we hope, of course, like a lot of others in the B team, can make it to the first team. Promising.
Yeah, is there a potential that he can stay beyond 6 months? It's a loan deal.
Yeah, I think everyone who got a contract here or a loan deal, always the opportunity to stay is also for Romeo, of course.
Ivan today again.
Yeah, good. Expecting him to be training fully on the pitch Monday or Tuesday, so shouldn't be a issue for Saturday.
Thomas, I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions as well. Probably shouldn't have sat so far at the back. Yesterday, I think you used the word devastated to describe getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup. So how are you feeling now that you're out of both competitions?
Yeah, maybe not devastated. I'm irritated because I felt we did more than enough to win a tight game. I know when we were facing West Ham, I think they're a very good side. I said that before last week, after the last week's game, and before this game. So you're not just walking over any team, and especially not a club that is so much bigger than us and bigger budget and everything. So I think we did everything we could. If you look at all stats, if there should have been a narrow winner, it's us. But unfortunately, it wasn't on the day. So yeah, I'm irritated because I think it was one moment that we should have avoided.
I wanted to ask, you mentioned them a minute ago about Damsgaard and Lewis Potter as well, because obviously they came in the summer, but we've not seen a lot of them. What do you kind of think of their performances today?
I will also describe it positive. I think they had promising actions. I think the big chance we have is a top action from Keane. Lewis Potter, where he get the pass down the side of the centre-back from Kristopher Ajer. Then he was a little bit out of it, but then he pops up in the box a couple of times, and he's good in the counter-pressing, so really like that. I think we got Damsgaard on the ball where we wanted him to play the ball forward and create opportunities. So I think positive from both of them. Both of them I know have more in them, but that's a natural step. So a good, if not first step, but a good step in the right direction.
And then just on Kristopher Ajer as well, how good was it to come welcome him back after a couple
of months? Very good, very good. I thought he looked good, looked strong, looked like he never been out. So pleased with that. Pleased with him.
And then just the same with Thomas Strakosha, I think that's only his second appearance because of injuries.
Yeah.
So I know he didn't have a lot to do, but
I think he was positive. I think he was good in the distribution. I think he good positions and actions for crosses and set pieces. So all a fine performance.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
David Moyes, a bit of